Everything is judged by its appearance, what is unseen counts for nothing. Never let yourself get lost in the crowd then, or buried in oblivion. Stand out. Be conspicuous, at all cost. Make yourself a magnet of attention by appearing larger, more colorful, more mysterious than the bland and timid masses. Part 1. Surround your name with the sensational and scandalous. Burning more brightly than those around you is a skill that no one is born with, it is a skill you must learn. At the start of your career, you must attach your name and reputation to a quality, an image, that sets you apart from other people. This image might be something like a characteristic style of dress, or a personality quirk that amuses people and gets talked about. Once the image is established, you have a presence, a place in the sky for your star. It is a common mistake to imagine that this peculiar expression of yours should not be controversial, and that to be attacked is somehow bad. Nothing could be further from the truth. Every kind of attention will work in your favor. Welcome attacks, and feel no need to defend yourself. The peculiarities of your character will attract attention. And once people become enthralled with your uniqueness, they will want you around at any cost. Society craves larger-than-life figures, people who stand above the general mediocrity. Never be afraid then, of the qualities that set you apart and draw attention to you. Stir up commotion, even hints of scandal, to get people talking. It is better to be attacked, or even slandered, than ignored. All professions are ruled by this law, and all professionals must have a bit of the showman about them. What can you do if you find yourself in a lowly position, that offers little opportunity for you to draw attention? An effective trick in this case, is to attack the most visible, the most famous, the most powerful person you can find. This is a common tactic among rappers in the hip-hop community. Remember, however, to use this tactic sparingly after you have the public's attention. Always getting into feuds, will start to wear thin over time. Once you are in the limelight, you must constantly renew it by adapting and varying your method of courting attention. If you don't, the public will grow tired, will take you for granted, and move on to a newer star. The game of attention requires constant vigilance and creativity, otherwise your name will fade into the background. Understand that people feel superior to the person whose actions they can predict. You can show them who is in control, by playing against their expectations. You will both gain their respect, and tighten your hold on their attention. Part 2. Create an air of mystery. In the past, the world was filled with the terrifying and unknowable. Diseases, natural disasters, attacks by strange ferocious tribes, and the mystery of death itself. What we could not understand, we explained as myths and spirits. In today's world we have explained the previously unknowable through science and reason. What was mysterious and forbidding, has grown familiar and comfortable. This enlightenment comes with a price. We have squeezed the mystery and myth out of our lives, but deep inside we secretly crave enigmas, people or things that cannot be instantly interpreted, grasped, and consumed. This is the power of the mysterious. It invites layers of interpretation, excites our imagination, and seduces us into believing that it conceals something marvelous. The world has become so familiar, and people so predictable, that what wraps itself in mystery will almost always draw the limelight and make us watch it. Do not imagine that to create an air of mystery, you have to be grand and awe-inspiring. Mystery that is woven into your day-to-day demeanor, and is subtle, has that much more power to fascinate, and attract attention. Remember, most people are upfront, and can be read like a book. They take little care to control their words or image, and are hopelessly predictable. Instead, try simply holding back and keeping silent, occasionally uttering ambiguous phrases. Or deliberately appear inconsistent, and act odd in the subtlest of ways. These tactics will create an aura of mystery. And the people around you will magnify that aura, by constantly trying to interpret you. An air of mystery can make the mediocre appear intelligent and profound. And an air of mystery about an artist makes his or her artwork immediately more intriguing. It's all very easy to do. Simply arouse interest with alluring, ambiguous, even contradictory comments. Then stand back and let others try to make sense of it all. Mysterious people put others in a kind of inferior position, that of trying to figure them out. To degrees that they can control, they also elicit the fear surrounding anything uncertain and unknown. All great leaders know that an aura of mystery draws attention to them, and creates an intimidating presence. If your social position prevents you from completely wrapping your actions in mystery, you must learn to make yourself less obvious. Every now and then, act in a way that does not mesh with other people's perception of you. This way you keep those around you on the defensive, eliciting the kind of attention that makes you powerful. Done right, the creation of enigma can also draw the kind of attention that strikes terror into your enemy. If you find yourself trapped, cornered, and on the defensive in some situation, try a simple experiment. Do something that cannot be easily explained or interpreted. Choose a simple action, but carry it out in a way that unsettles your opponent, a way with many interpretations, making your intentions obscure. This is more than just being unpredictable, which is a good tactic in itself. I am talking about creating a scene that cannot be read. There will seem to be no method to your madness, no rhyme or reason to what you have done, with no single explanation. If you do this right, you can cause fear and trembling in your rival. The mysterious makes your forces seem larger, your power more terrifying. The reversal. In the beginning of your rise to the top, you must attract attention at all cost, but as you rise higher you must constantly adapt. Never wear the public out with the same tactic. An air of mystery works wonders to gain attention, but it must be measured and under control. Do not let your air of mystery be slowly transformed into a reputation for deceit. The mystery you create must seem a game, playful and non-threatening. Recognize when it goes too far, and pull back. There are times when the need for attention must be deferred, and when scandal and notoriety are the last things you want to create. The attention you attract must never challenge or offend the reputation of those above you. There is an art to knowing when to draw notice, and when to withdraw. Never appear overly greedy for attention, for it signals insecurity, and insecurity drives power away. Understand that there are times when it is not wise to be the center of attention. For example, when in the presence of a king or queen. Then it's best to bow and retreat to the shadows. Competing for attention with a king will make you look small and desperate, and could turn the king against you.